We got a big game coming on Sunday. Super Bowl 59 just 3 days away, and Chiefs fans certainly can't wait to get there. Our Chris Ninehouse joining us live. He is in New Orleans this morning. He's got a story about a fan from our area who makes it to just about every game. And Chris, this fan has his very own unique style, doesn't he?
That's right, Jackie. By the way, I'm here at the Riverwalk here in New Orleans, site of Super Bowl 59. Look behind me. That is the bridges behind me there, lit up in red, lit up in green, representing both the Chiefs and the Eagles and their fans who are pouring into the city right now. And yeah, you mentioned David Driscoll. He is a volunteer firefighter, and he knows his way around an emergency vehicle. In fact, it turns out his love for helping others, well, it fits perfectly with his love for the Chiefs. David Driscoll grew up going to Chiefs games with his father. It's something they're still doing to this day.
It's not just football, it's not just a sport, it's the family element.
And he's seen firsthand why games at Arrowhead Stadium mean so much to so many.
A guy sat right in front of me a year ago, and it was his first time at Arrowhead, and he broke down in tears because he said, I've always dreamed of being here.
So it makes sense. The Logan Rogersville volunteer firefighter combined his passion for helping others.
Everything else crazy.
With his passion for Red Kingdom.
I found just a website where it was a used ambulance for sale.
The purchase was made.
And everybody's like, what are you doing with this? And I said, you'll just have to wait and see.
What he did with it is truly a sight to behold.
So I went and had it all vinyl wrapped.
Thankfully, his wife Danny is cool with his passion project. In fact, David says she's their master chef.
I was very fortunate. My wife is a diehard Kansas City fan just as much as I am. She thinks I'm crazy, which I don't deny it. I am a fanatic.
The ambulance is not just beautiful,
but I just knew that they're good trucks, and they can be multi-purpose.
It's downright practical.
It is a fully locked and loaded ambulance. We literally load it first of the season, and the only thing we do is take whatever food we're taking for the game. Everything else stays: chairs, tables, generator. It's got a TV, heat, air, you name it.
Now this 5-ton Chiefs tailgate party on wheels has been a staple at games since Driscoll became a season ticket holder more than a decade ago.
It's kind of like our own little luxury suite just outside Arrowhead.
Seeing other fans react,
there's been a lot of other fan bases that say Kansas City just does it differently,
is part of the fun too.
I've had people from Australia come by and say it's the craziest thing they've ever seen, and they think it's really cool, and some people think it's completely bizarre that, like, why would you ever want an old ambulance? It's like, it's the perfect atmosphere for it. I mean, it's tailgate, it's Arrowhead, it's Kansas City football.
The Chiefs and fans like David are certainly hoping to see a bit of that atmosphere in New Orleans come Super Bowl Sunday. David and his ambulance, they won't be making the trip here to New Orleans. In fact, he says he and his family have a routine that they do for every Super Bowl. Every time they've done it, the Chiefs have won. Pizza, wings, family, football. They have a strict order how they put everything out. So that's what they're going to be doing. But, Jackie, they do have a name for the ambulance. They call it the Fambulance.
The Fambulance. I love it. Well, you know, everybody has their flavor. We know New Orleans has its own flavor. So we have to know, I know you have a growing list of recommendations. You've got a busy day today, but what is on your list to try? You've got Cafe Du Monde, Po' Boys, Jambalaya. What is on your list that you're going to make sure you get to taste?
You know what? The first thing is I hope I'm pronouncing these things right because they have that French flavor. I'm actually from a part of upstate New York that's right south of French Canada, and I came here to New Orleans, and I was like, wow, I get a Montreal vibe here. This is pretty cool. But a beignet, I think I said it right? Yep. That is something I can't wait to have. I'm told that you can't have it without being super messy, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, jambalaya, gumbo, those are the two things I can't wait to try. Luckily, I'm not a big seafood person, so I'm gonna probably not really worry about having crawdads or things like that. Alligator bites, I want to try that too. Sounds really good.
Very adventurous. We'll take a picture when you have that beignet and that cafe au lait at Cafe Du Monde. We're gonna check in with Chris in just a little bit.